shit right here. It's some real shit, man. It's all love, though. Sign.
Too much in tune with my aptitude to distrust, but someday soon my attitude will adjust. Too much in tune with my aptitude to distrust, but someday soon my attitude will adjust.
It's kinda crazy.
Too much in tune with my aptitude to distrust, but someday soon my attitude will adjust.
Niggas came a long way
Too
from
much
this
in tune
shit.
with my aptitude to distrust, but someday soon my
Shit,
attitude will
let's take 'em
adjust.
back.
It all started with the Friday night cyphers. MCs was the attraction, backpack was the Pied Piper. Ric-Tac and Blak were like lyrical highlighters. Wattz and Intricate was igniting like live wires. Several syndicates in the city was on fire. Meanwhile, I'm new booty, like my shit still in the diaper. But when I flow, I explode. I paid the dues that was old. Linked up with Juan and made a long story show to be continued. Outkast comparisons at each venue. My nigga, we was eating till we passed up on the menu. And I ain't gon' lie, I'm upset at the shit we didn't do. But you my nigga for life with all the bullshit that we've been through. But I digress, boy, we was blessed to fight the stress. We smoked the cess and play some chess and set. We'll figure out the mess. And Cap 6 was so much more than motivation. Y'all niggas made a movement with the music, and y'all needed more ovation, elation. It's funny what time due to relations. Black on black, we was rhyming, fighting crime and degradation. All on the same channel, but now we on different stations. It used to be so simple, it was all about creation. Then I linked up with a lover who was sure to be discovered. She was crazy, she was sexy, she was cool and doing numbers. She was more than just a woman. In my mind, she was the wonder. She was lightning, I was thunder. Never thought that we'd go under. But life was stressful when we left from Tally. We made some music, made a business, even flew to Cali. The opportunity was yours and I supported proudly. My biggest fear was that you make your biggest moves without me. Thank you for having faith in me when other niggas doubt me. I just wish that you loved me more than your need to always outcloud me. But I ain't mad at your competitive side. Despite how rocky the ride, we still was rocking the vibes. We stole the show, niggas was Bonnie and Clyde. We both had signed but knew in everyone's eyes, shawty, you was the prize. Wish I'd have known that that would spell our demise. I kept the faith, I did the work, I ate the pain, I even smirked in disguise. Give everything I could and can, the type of man that I am. But you had more faith in niggas that you met on the gram. I know the dreams that they were selling showed it sound like a plan. So much they didn't fuck with me, but I was gon' ride as your man. I understand. The biggest flaws in me were introspective. My niggas showed me love, I disregarded their perspective. I used to hate myself and expected to be respected. Now I'm searching for new love with forensics like a detective. I was sunken in the place of weed, liquor, and lust. Went from a humble poet to the fame is a must. Now I'm moving too much in tune with my aptitude to distress, but someday soon my attitude will adjust.
Too much in tune with my aptitude to distrust, but someday soon my attitude will adjust. Too much in tune with my aptitude to distrust, but someday soon my attitude will adjust. Too much in tune with my aptitude to distrust, but someday soon my attitude will adjust. Too much in tune with my aptitude to distrust, but someday soon my attitude will adjust.
Out of the night that covers me, black is the pit from pole to pole. I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. Monstrous flows cloaked with passive intentions, soaked with the masochist will of my imagined rhythmic, brashly twisted, radically vengeful spasms of mental lust. You see, it's not enough for me that you just love what I say. My poetry, let that shit sit on your face, the place where you concentrate. Know my pain. I use the sins of my pen to maintain, keep my spirits lifted like weights. Know my strain. Psychologically pathological. A poetic prodigy who's his own biggest obstacle, obsolete, incomplete, beyond the reach of a doctor, rotten and hospiced. I fought death, seek of knowledge, then found life and peace and violence as I wrestled the lyrics and rhythms of my mental into submission, intensely pitted up against the demon I see in the mirror. But my struggle is blissful. My head is bloody but unbowed, my smile glistens in bloody crimson. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of a slave to metaphors of change, frozen in place on a page with lacings of style and grace, either wild and flagrant or mild and tasteful. I tasted the inspiration contained in alliteration. I lost my soul to the allusions of allegorical musings. I was once bruised and beaten, confused and speechless, but used loose sequences of rude reasonings to produce truth in seethingly hot musical pieces. I was once consumed in grief, over my lost innocence until a kiss from an angel breathed life into my penmanship. Every line of cursive tight and fine like the curves of a virgin. Money flow like the words of a merchant, the pearls of a surgeon. Well versed, I'm lyrically perfect, in my mind at least. But see, that's all that matters to me, cause I am the master of my fate, captain of all that I breathe, ruler over all that I survive. On my paper, graceful but dangerous, flame spit, my flow is life. And it almost took my life to learn not to be afraid of it. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll, as long as each and every sentence flows like liquid instrumentals, every syllable pessimistically interesting. Easy to listen, no effort needed to be attentive. My lyrics anarchically independent of my mental. This is spirit, hear it? Cherish it, love it, embellish it in platinum and diamond certifications. Rhyming is in my nature, rising to the top of the status quo, hungry and restless, blowing out O's, texting X's, tic-tac-toe on my phone as I wait for my muse to come and bless the pen. I pray for my very saliva to be pure poetry, so I can use my tongue to body paint the gold in me all over her and call that drawing on inspiration. Rich with blessings of nature, with words synonymous with gold and poetic justice. Bold, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. I am the captain of my soul. The captain of my soul.
Thank you for listening. Good night.